Today's Tuesday, it's the 17th of December, it's 2024, and I've come down to Paguera and just going to have a little walk along the beach here. It's quite early in the morning. Well, no, it's 11 o'clock, so things are beginning to open up, I guess, but most places I'm sure will be quite quiet and closed, but interesting to see what it's like during the off-season. And I think the first thing that we notice in the off-season is that they put up these barriers here to protect the sand. And I've just seen a municipal truck come to the beach. And I'm sure he's just dumped seaweed. I can see two big piles at least of seaweed on the beach. And I'm guessing that that's just been dumped there, and they're going to spread that out so as to protect the sand. Anyway, we're going to make a little walk along. I've just parked the car at the top there and going to have a little walk along the promenade. I did notice a chap at the bar there is putting out the cushions on the seats, so he's expecting to open up soon, serve a few drinks. But as you can see from the promenade, there's not very many people around. Looks like they're decapitating a tree up there. Sea looks very calm. Sometimes see surfers in Paguera, but they're not going to have much fun today. There's a few ripples, but nothing you could surf. There's the workmen. I don't know if you can see them, but they're lopping off the top of a tree. So all the bars along here are open, restaurants are open. Or at least opening up. And I don't know if you can see there, that's one of the piles of seaweed that have been dumped. No beds, no parasols, the lifeguard station's still there. And we still have the toilets on the beach, which sure about them actually, whether they're open or not. That one looks as though it's been sealed up. There's another pile of seaweed that they've dumped over there as well. And what they do is they usually just leave the seaweed that gets washed ashore, and it protects the sand from being washed away during storms that we have in the winter time. We don't usually have too much in the way of storms, but we'll see what this winter has to bring. It's cool. My phone's telling me it's only 12 or 13 degrees, so yes, it's cool. Anita says it's pretty cool in Yeovil, which is where she's heading off. Hopefully she'll have a dry day. It's looking pretty dry here. That's a square that they've got. You see another restaurant there. Lots of places open. I'm surprised how many places there are open. It's quite a big place there, and if I just pan round here, Vivo Beach has got the lights on inside as well. Great news I posted on Facebook today is that the A11 bus, which normally only runs during the season, summer season, is actually starting up at the end of this week. And Calvi are trying to promote it, the area, as a 365-day holiday place, and one way of doing that is to make it more accessible. So directly from the airport, the A11 bus, which will take you through to, well, the main resorts, Palm Nova, Magaluf, Santa Ponsa, and here where I am now in Paguera. And they offer an hourly service from some very early time in the morning. So it starts at about 5 o'clock, I think, the first services. So right through every hour. That's a first step, I suppose. And for anyone who's coming on holiday, it's a cheaper way to get to places like Paguera, which by taxi would be costing you quite a lot of money. The main roads, shopping road, is up at the top there, but I'm going to go this way. It's a shop that Anita likes to go into. I think she's been going in there since lockdown, and the for sale sign's been appearing and disappearing since then as well. The lady inside, I think, wants to retire. More noises of workmen working. So this will take me down round to the next beach. Paguera has 3 sandy beaches, and just this little bump in the middle. Otherwise it's fairly flat. This particular bump I'm going over now is quite steep on the other side. It's actually got a handrail to help you up or down. And traditionally, Paguera has been more for the German-speaking market, and so when you look at the bars and restaurants, they put things out in German. But you get a good mixture of nationalities, and certainly quite a few British come here as well, so not completely German speaking. There's another big pile of seaweed. Look, you can see I can see the tracks of where the lorry's been on the promenade. There's a big dump of seaweed there. So this is now the next big bay here in Paguera. Calvius say that 20% of the hotels are open, or 20% of tourist accommodation. I can't believe that 20% of the hotels are open, but maybe they're just referring to apartments as well. And there's a definite move to increase the number of 5-star hotels and bring those 2- and 3-star hotels up to 4-star. So that's what they're trying to do. The promenade here, very nice. Nice, clean, and well, not many people on the beach, just the odd walker like myself out for a morning stroll. Well, today is market day in Paguera, so that was my main reason really for coming. So I'm going to walk from one end of Paguera to the other end where the market is, which is right over there. Winter times when the hotels and council get on with their building work, and I'm just coming up to the Villa Mill, and looks like they've got some serious building work going on as well. This is actual serious construction with concrete and steel. Looks like swimming pool construction, so I'll keep my eye on that. As in other areas, I was being asked about the Santa Lucia because I was in Promenade, and the Santa Lucia had lots of back of cement and building materials outside. It wasn't really clear what they were doing, and you may not actually even be able to see it. If it's something inside the building that they're doing, we might not be able to see what's going on, but if it's outside, I'll try to catch it and see what's happening. It looked to me as though they were doing something around the shower area where the pool is. Well, we'll carry on, we'll wait and see. The hotel on the end there has been under construction for a long time. There's lights on. There are people working on it now, so hopefully we'll see some major progress made on that, because it seems to have been taking rather a long time. Some more big tyre tracks on the beach. That's where the lorry's been distributing the seaweed. There's another big pile on the far end there. Someone gone up in to investigate the lifeguard station. The lifeguard stations are still in place. I think in previous years they've been removed, but they're still here. Certainly when we've been to the Palma beaches, Playa de Palma, they've all gone. They've left the stands in some places, but the actual hut where the lifeguard used to sit has disappeared. Looks as though I'm being joined by a few more walkers, so I'm not on my own anymore. Some more exercise machines, and Calvi has been busy putting more of those in different parts of the municipality in order to get people a little bit fitter, I suppose. We are very lucky to have promenades like this where we can go for a walk and enjoy the views. It is mostly cloudy today, but the sun is trying to dip through between the clouds now and again. And there's just tiny pieces of blue sky. So that one, the chairs have all gone, but here chairs are out, so if the chairs are out, there's a chance it'll be opening up at some point later on. On the horizon we've got a couple of ferries making their way to the mainland. Nice old building, that's the Malgrat Playa. And called the Malgrats because it's looking over towards Santa Ponsa and the Malgrat Islands. So looking from here, we're in Paguera, but in the distance we can see Santa Ponsa. Well, a bit more life here. There's a shop open. And bar here, not open yet. Restaurant will be opening later on though, and we've got all the tables and chairs out along here. And a little bar that Anita and I often stop at, because it's at the end of the journey along the beach here, and just nice to look out over the view. They're open. And you've got this fantastic view while you're having a drink. More of the exercise machines here, little gym area. And here we get a good view of a hotel that's been remodeled. I'll take one last look at the beach. And I'm going to make my way up into the village and have a look at the market. Well, I'm up by the roundabout now, and I'm going to do a video in the market. I'll put that one up separately, otherwise it's going to become very long, and hopefully carry on the video walking through the town of Paguera just afterwards. So let's get going. Well, I've done my little video around the market, much smaller than usual. And now I'm going to make my way through the village town of Paguera. Just after 11:30 in the morning, so I would imagine any shops that are opening up will be open now, so you get an idea of just how quiet it is. There's a few people around the market areas, as you perhaps expect. And it does actually feel as though it's warming up. The thermometer back there said 18 degrees, but I'm not really sure that 18 degrees is the real temperature. Here's a little shop open up selling souvenir type things, and a rent-a-car, so you can actually rent a car. This is the bar that Anita and I went into when we were staying, when we came down one evening. During the off-season you do see a lot more the sale signs. More or less it's people testing the water to see if they can sell, make a little profit, move on. Supermarket bit. If you are staying here, you can get your essentials there. $11.40 the clock says over there. It says 20 degrees. I think that might be pushing it a bit. The weather forecasters say that by Thursday the temperature should be up to 20-21 degrees, but then go cooler again quite abruptly. So Friday it's supposed to drop down to 15 degrees, so if it's been up to 21 down to 15, a drop of 6 degrees should be quite noticeable. We'll wait, we'll see. This road on the right is the road where I came up from the beach. And the restaurant here is the Steakhouse La Pampa. It's one Anita and I really enjoyed going to when they were doing a menu of the day. And then they seemed to change, and it suddenly became very expensive, so we stopped going. There's a couple of trees there, or several trees in the street, and they're also laden with oranges. Some years ago they decided to change the road here and made it more of a cobbled street. It does make it very noisy when vehicles drive along it. I think they were hoping there would be a lot less vehicles, and there are a lot less vehicles, that's true, but when the ones that do come along seem to make a lot of noise. It might be cute, but cobblestones are not very environmentally friendly, really. There's a TIB bus, that's the 122, and that one on the side of it said natural gas. We have a range of buses here. We still have some that run on diesel, and then some that run on natural gas, and we've got a few which are fully electric, and there's one that's actually doing our bus route, which we've seen a couple of times, but we've never actually managed to get on it. But as it pulls away, it does so silently. It's really good. "15 degrees" it says over the other side of the road. I think I probably tend to agree with that one more than the other thermometers that I've seen today. I think 15 degrees is probably around about right. It might creep up another degree or so later on, but yeah.
Yeah, 12.
little oasis here. Plateau del Dia, €9.50. Seen more of these electronic signs that tell you about car parks. So if you see the tennis sign across there, but just above it there's a sign indicating that there's a car park up there, a municipal car park, and it's got 63 spaces in it. And being a municipal car park, it should be free. So do check and make sure. This is the Villa Mill, which you could see from the other side. This is a 5-star hotel, Paguera. And on the other side they're doing some construction work, so the hotel is closed up for the winter, which I think 5-star hotels are supposed to be open all year round. Is that right? They must get a concession for closing for winter time. And I believe there is going to be another 5-star hotel here in Paguera, so keep an eye out for that one. Just one car making all that noise going up. One car, I mean, just another car. Just the amount of noise that they make. And I'm deaf. So the beach hotel, and 3 stars. I think they're undergoing a bit of construction work by the looks of things. The decking's been taken off. And there's a little bit more blue sky now, so it is brightening up just a little bit. Coming towards the end now. pharmacy coming up at the sign. Multicolour this one, and offering lots of information, I think. Hopefully it'll give us one last look at the potential temperature. Well, after lots of other pictures, the temperature did come out to be 17 degrees Celsius, and I think that may be about right, so we'll stick with that one. 17 degrees Celsius here in Paguera on the 17th of December 2024. So I'm finishing the video here. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye.